You're just gonna give up already?
You can just punch me, that's it. It's only that.
Might be something. Cool. All right, guys. Hands and fists. Ready? And escape. Right? Good. Cool. Come on in. Grab it down. Grab it down. Interesting. All right. I'm gonna ask a question. Who here sits in the back of the class at school?
What does that even mean? Sitting at the back of class at school.
Here we don't stay at the back of the class. We move to the front of the class. There you go. There you go. All right, so now the reason behind that is we want to make sure that we sit as close to the front as possible because then we learn. Okay? All right, I know this because I was a kid at one point, and when I sat in the back of the class, I learned absolutely nothing. Want to know why? Because I was too busy drawing pictures and writing music. All right? You can't do math, you know, if you're sitting in the back writing music because you don't know how to do it, right? Makes sense, right?
Yes, sir!
You sure it makes sense?
Yes, sir!
All right, so now vice versa, all right, if I'm teaching you something, you can't learn anything. Well, no. Let me rephrase this right. You cannot learn to your maximum capability if you're further in the back. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir!
All right, so now, if there are slots in the front, like if there are stickers on the floor in front, we want to make sure that we stay as close to the front as possible. And now I know some of you may be wondering why I have this big area. Because I don't want you getting too close to me. I need my personal space.
Oh.
Mr. Logan, what do you got?
The one's out there. Someone could just go out there and stand on it.
You know, how do you know this isn't my dot? How do you know I don't want to stand there?
Because you always stand over there and you never stand on the dot.
Ah, you got it. I don't know. All right, so I guess I gotta put some more dots in front. All right, cool. All right, so today we're just gonna learn a lot of things, okay? All right, and with all these things, we're gonna combine them together as one combination, okay? Make sense?
Yes, sir!
All right, so now what we're gonna do before we begin is jabs, crosses, wild punches, AKA hooks, all right? And then we're gonna counter those after we're done defending against. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir!
All right, cool. So before we do anything, we gotta warm up just a little bit. Ready, hands and fists, please. Ready? And escape. Ready?
Yeah!
Good, cool. All right, so we're gonna stretch out really quick. We're gonna stretch out real quick, and then we're gonna play a game. Okay? You guys like games, right?
Yes, sir!
Fantastic. I like games too. All right, the game we're gonna be playing is tag. Okay? But it's gonna be zombie tag.
Not it.
All right?
Yep. Wait, so it's not like infections.
Absolutely.
So you're a zombie and the zombie's trying to get you, and if you get hit by a zombie, you turn into a zombie.
You got it, Mr. Noah. You got it. All right, so now the caveat with this is you cannot get up and walk on your two legs if you're a zombie. You have to be down on all fours. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir!
So, now you have to be super quick, all right? And once you form your zombie team, okay, all right, you have to make sure that you can lead your team, all right, so you can take out everybody else who's still up. Make sense?
Yes, sir!
What do you got, Mr. Jack?
How many rounds are you cut?
Maybe just one, maybe two. I don't know yet. All right. What?
I'm doing.
No,
Would you too?
because I control it.
Wait, do you play hard?
Sometimes it just depends. I
I
have it, but I don't like it.
Hey, I kind of like those.
All right, ready? So we're just gonna stretch out. We're gonna bring feet apart. All right, keep those legs nice and straight. Do not bend them. Stretch all the way down. Grab the floor. Count with me. Everybody say each. Knee. Side. Cheese. Go. And now stop, man. Let's go one more time. And Okay, make that strong box stance. Ready, last time. And each. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Good, alright, lean and drop down to the back. So we're gonna do 10 sit-ups. Alright, I say up, you gotta do the count. Ready? And up. 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 And up. Alright, right over on your belly, we got 10 push-ups. Now when you're doing your push-ups, remember make sure everything is nice and flat. Alright, no mountain push-ups, let's shoot some butts in the air like this. Everything should be nice and flat. Okay? I do. You wanna do it?
Yes.
Go like this and put your nose in the center. Push all the way back up, all the way down. A little more. A little more. A little more. All the way down. Good. Easy, right? Cool. So, now when doing your push-ups, we can do them here, alright, on the knuckles. Alright, make sure you're in the first 2 knuckles. Alright, we can do it with our legs crossed. So it ends up being like this. Okay? Or you can do a regular, palms down, this way. Okay? Alright, make sense?
Yes, sir!
Good. We're gonna do 10. Ready? I say down, give the count. Ready? Everybody in your position. Ready? Ready? And down. 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 Alright, everybody over on the side real quick, please. Yeah, get over here.
I want to eat your
Get
bones.
over here. All right, in there. All right.
As fast as you want.
Yeah, but we can't walk on 2 legs. Okay?
Oh, you're
All right.
gonna go down because I got
So,
fat.
Mr. Logan here. Here's our zombie.
Yeah.
You have to make it from this side to this side and back until there's 1 person left. Mr. Jack.
Do you know what China wall is?
What?
It's basically this, but they can only move side to side while standing up.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Because they're
I'm
kind
going
of
to turn that into something. All right, ready? Set. Go. You're going to be fast on this one, okay? All right, ready, set, go. You ever tackle anybody? Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, cool. All right, so now we're going to start with our cover points, okay? All right, who knows what the most important part of the body is?
Your head.
Absolutely. What's in your head?
Your brain.
Okay. All right, so that's pretty important, right? So we want to make sure that we protect, okay? All right, so now as we do this, we're going to take our left leg, put the left leg to the front. No, drop down, maybe 10 push-ups. Okay, sir. All right, so hands are going to be up. All right, all we're going to do, we're going to pull our hands up just like this, keep it in nice and tight, okay? All right, so now what this is defending, Mr. Jack, can I borrow you, please, sir? All right, everybody relax. All right, so if I got Mr. Jack here, all right, and I'm throwing punches at Mr. Jack, so wild punches, boom, he's protecting himself from those punches, all right? Pretty easy, right?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir. All right, so now there's a couple different things that we can do, all right? As we bring the hands up, again, first thing we want to do is make sure that we're looking straight ahead. We don't want to like have the head down because we can't see what's in front of us, okay? So as we bring the hands up, all right, we kind of want to roll just a little bit, all right, so we're absorbing some of those punches. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir!
All right, cool. All right, so, yeah, let's go left to the front. All right, hands up, okay? All right, we're just going to bring them up, tucking everything in nice and tight. We're just going to go 1, 2. All right, just simply moving to the side, okay? Ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? That's pretty easy, right?
Yes, sir!
All right, so now after, all right, we're blocking against those wild punches. All right, they're going to come back with the jab cross, okay? So with that jab cross, we're just going to parry down. All right, with the right hand, parry down with the left hand, okay? All right, all right, so if Mr. Emmanuel has his, no, it's all right. All right, he has his right leg to the front. All right, he's going to throw, all right, he's going to throw a jab with his right hand. Boom, he's going to parry it down. He's going to go across with the left hand. Pow, and parry it down. All right, pretty easy, right? 1, 2, good. Remember, keep bringing your hand right back. Ready? And 1, 2, good. 2, and 1, 2. Okay? All right, so now remember, we're not trying to hurt anybody. We just want to make sure that they don't hurt us and we're protecting ourselves. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Thanks, sir. All right, so now we're just going to roll into the 1, 2, and then we're going to go parry, parry. Does that make sense?
yes, sir!
All right, good. All right, we'll get into counters a little bit later. Yes, sir.
If you're fast enough before, like when it's like right by your head, and you're doing this, you can just knock it out with that.
Possible. Possible. Ready? All
But
right,
that's
so hands are up. Ready? Go. We're going to tuck 10. Ready? And we got our 1, 2. Good. Ready? Bring the hands down. All right, we're going to go 1, 2. Up. See? A little too close to the face. That's what happens. All right. One more time to bring it up. 1, 2. All right, drop the hands. 1, 2. Make sense?
Yes, sir!
All right, cool. Let's see. What do we got? Everybody give me. Let's do this. Mr. Emmanuel, can I have one line, Mr. Emmanuel, please? Not one line. Not one line. We'll go. I didn't make you go for everybody. All right, let's see. Okay, let's have the other line with me. Give me a line with myself and Mr. Emmanuel. All right, everybody turn. And face the other line. Good. All right, right drop down. And you can push Good. Cool. All right, turn back to the front. All right, so now. There you go. Hold tight. Hold tight. All right, so myself and Mr. Emmanuel, we're going to hit you with our blocker backs. Okay? Oh, nice and strong. Okay? All right, so now we're going to have you put your left leg to the front. All right, hands up at the guard. Okay? All right, now we're just going to take our blocker backs. All right? In fact, let's make it easier. Let's do we're going to go right here. Okay? All right? Push way take our blocker back. Once we hit you twice, you're gonna bring those hands down in your guard. Okay? All right, we're gonna poke you, you're gonna parry down. Okay, poke, parry down again. On the other side. Good. And you're not like grabbing it, you're not like, all right? Remember, so everything is nice and tight, all right, just like a paint. Okay? You're gonna parry down, okay? All right, so I'm gonna give you this quick. All right? All right, so Mr. Jones here, he's gonna poke at me. All right, parry it down, he's gonna poke, I'm gonna parry it. Okay, because then we need to, I want to lean forward. I want to keep my back up nice and straight. Okay, 1 and 2. That's why I still keep my eyes open. Okay? Yes. Ready? Ha! Ha! Parry. Good. Parry. Good. Rest it back. All right. Oh, here we go. Down. Down. Good. Rest it back. You are the whole line like this? Okay. Stop. Stop. Ready? Here down. Good. Nice. All right. Ready? Here down. Power. Power. Okay. Go. Ready? Here down. Good. Nice. Back again, huh? All right. Stop. Stop. Period. Once we do that weave through, that's going to set us up for our counter strike, which is going to be our hook to our cross. Make sense? Yes, sir. All right, cool. All right. I'm going to kick you out of your spot. So we got our left leg in front, okay? All right, so we have our foot, okay? All right, we're going to weave, okay? All right, now as we come through, we want to turn just a little bit so we can take that in, pow, and we throw that way, okay? All right, follow by pow, and pow, two. All right, ready? We have our foot, now we're going to weave through, okay? All right, we have that up punch to the body, pow, follow up with our face, okay? Ready? One more time. Good. Through, okay? To the body, pow, punch, okay? All right, so now remember, when we throw our punches, it's our hips that give us that power, okay? All right, so now if I do my weave, and I'm just like this, all right, and my hips are still to the front, is that going to do anything? Probably not. I mean, it might hurt somebody, all right? But as I come through, I want to turn my hips so they're more faced towards the wall, okay? All right, so as I move my hips back, I can get a little bit more power behind that punch. Does that make sense? Yes, sir! Yeah. All right, then we're going to roll through, turning the hips back to the front for that straight shot. Easy enough? Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Good. All right, everybody give me 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 5. From here, we're just gonna work on just that slip, that we through, hook punch, followed by your strike to the front. Alright? I'm gonna start that. Alright, so, alright, my hands are up, left leg is in the foot. Alright, so we're gonna go slip, weaving through, again, turning those hips, alright, towards our weapon wall. We're gonna swing through, alright, go to the body, we swing back through, punch to the face. Simple enough? Yeah! Alright, now once we do that, alright, we're gonna head to the back, okay? Alright, you're gonna need 3 squats. Alright? Whatever you set, go. Here's my boy. How you doing? There you go. Think you're doing good? You think you're better? Hey, Mr. Andrew said he thinks you guys could be better. Alright?
Why
What do you want them to do? He said that he needs to hear some karate sounds. Alright, everybody stop. Absolutely. He just forgot his black belt at home. Alright, so now when we do our strikes, okay? Alright, hands are gonna be up in the guard. Alright, we have our slip. We weave through, we throw our hook. So, yeah! Alright, same thing with that punch to the front, strong ki. Does that make sense? Yes, sir? Yes! Alright, let's make it happen. Let's go. Everybody say hi, Mr. Andrew.
Hi, Mr. Andrew.
You gotta say hi back.
Hi.
Alright, there you go. Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Louise.
There's a game where you can fight against other people.
Yeah.
And it's two-player and you have like swords and nunchucks and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I saw you play.
Go. You see the other side? sure you're ready? You sure you want to show this to me? Hey. It was all an illusion. You thought you saw my hands, but they really weren't there. All right. So now remember, when we're doing things to protect ourselves, okay? There's a limit that we can't go past. If we go past that limit, then we turn into the book. Okay? We want to make sure that we're not bullying people. We just want to make sure that we're safe and we can go home to our families. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir!
Cool. All right. So now, let's see. If you have a chance to be able to turn around and walk away, should you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now, if you were trapped in a corner and you can't walk away, what should you do?
Defend yourself and turn around to them.
If you're trapped in a corner, are you going to turn around?
No.
If you turn around, you'll be looking at the wall.
So that you like twist your fight so that you can just walk away. You can climb into the fence.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They're like this. How long right now?
Absolutely. All right, everybody go to your spots nice and quick. Hands up in the fist. Ready? Ready? All right. Again, man. You guys did good with this. Okay? All right, so now, next week, we're going to take everything, we're going to put it all together. Okay? All right, when we put it all together, I know you guys try this stuff on me. You got to do it to each other. All right? So, you better hope you pick a partner that you see eye to eye. Okay? All right? Make sense?
Yes,
All right. I see you guys smiling at each other. All right? You guys picking partners already? All right. All right. Mr. Chase, can you come over here, please? All right. This is Mr. Chase. Everybody say hi, Mr. Chase.
Hi.
All right. So Mr. Chase here, he's new to our family. Okay. All right. And yeah, you're the family now. Okay. All right. So we got to make sure that our family members look like us. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir!
All right. Cool. All right. So with that being said, all right. Welcome to the family, Mr. Chase. All right. Here we go.
Is that where we get our karate lessons?
Most of the time. All right, let's clap it up for Mr. Chase.